Hola, Keri, ¿cómo estás? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm
Bien, bien.
so happy and excited to talk to you. I've been a big fan of you since I grew up with you. So since I was suffering with you when we were watching Felicity,
Oh, I know, such a sweet show.
and now I'm suffering with you being chased by a huge bear.
It's true, but I live. Isn't that good?
So tell me, what has been more exciting for you? Fighting aliens, spies, bears, apes?
A lot of excitement. A lot of excitement. This one was really fun because, like, we were all experiencing COVID and everything that was going on and everything in the world and how intense it was. And then Elizabeth Banks was talking to me about a completely other project, a very serious project. And the next day she called me and said, you know, I have this thing I'm gonna direct, this crazy thing. Do you wanna read it? And I was like, yeah. And then Margot Martindale, who was in The Americans with me, this TV show I did, texted me and said, are you doing this movie? And I was like, are you doing this movie? And so we all, like, it just, in the midst of the heartbreak and the intensity of everything going on with COVID, this was just so silly and wacky and an escape that it just felt like just wacky and weird enough. And I thought, like, let's do this. And Elizabeth had such a vision for it. And I just wanted to support her in that.
Oh, I'm so happy that it was a nice relief while everything was
It
happening with
was.
COVID.
It
And when
was.
you're doing a movie like this one, that it's so gory and everybody's running around and there's so much happening, what's your favorite day on set, especially when you were like, I'm guessing, on a bubble because of COVID?
Yeah. Well, my favorite part about this movie was working with Margot and Jesse in the woods. That whole sequence, they are both so funny and so good, and we became such good friends. And it was just us laughing our heads off, like me just trying to not mess up the scene because we were being so hard, them improvising all these ridiculous things they were doing. And us just every night, like going and having beers afterwards and laughing. And in fact, Jesse was just here on Broadway in New York doing Take Me Out. He won the Tony for it, and we all went and saw him, and you know, just meeting new friends and laughing.
I mean, I was just thinking of the cast because you have a combination of comedians, like we all know them for being comedians, but then we have you and other that we know you more for drama or
Yeah.
action. And I can only imagine how funny it was in the set.
The set was so fun. And also Elizabeth Banks directing, and she's so funny. So she was constantly like throwing like one-liners out. And she was such a great director because she really ran the room. She's so calm, she's so confident, and unflappable. Like, you know, it would start pouring rain and she'd be like, oh, this is what we're doing now. She wasn't yelling at anybody or freaking out. It was just a good vibe. We were in Ireland shooting, which was so beautiful. It was just a real escape from everything that was going on.
Thank you so much for sharing the movie with us. People are not ready to. It's so much fun and so gory and everything, and you're amazing as always.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Adios.
Adios.